just so you know who I am, I'm Sam Sims. I'm the Chief Executive of National Numeracy. And like I say, I just wanted to join for a few minutes to say two things really to all of you. Firstly, I wanted to thank you all for training to become numeracy champions. As you know already, millions of people struggle for really understandable reasons when it comes to getting on with numbers and maths in their lives. And changing this across the country is and will take a huge collective effort. Numeracy champions play an absolutely integral, critical role to addressing this issue, because you are being equipped with both the understanding and also with the tools to be able to support people to make progress in a way that we know from our experience is really, really effective. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you for training to be champions and the difference that you're making already and will continue to make to train numeracy champions. That was the first thing I wanted to say and to share with you all. The second thing that I'm joining to mark really is a very, very special milestone, because with this this cohort of trainees, trainee champions, that's all of you, National Numeracy has now trained a staggering 1,000 champions, all since 2020, and we are incredibly proud of this landmark. You know, these 1,000 champions represent 336 organisations across England and Scotland. And this includes, for example, over 105 different NHS trusts and NHS organisations and 37 different local authorities. And we've been able to achieve this through a range of partnerships and projects to help us get there. For example, I'll just tell you a few of those. With Health Education England, we've worked to train over 300 champions. Through our parental engagement programme that we run in schools, we've trained nearly 50 champions. With our employer partnership with Lincolnshire Co-op, we've trained a further 44 champions. In London alone, as part of our Every Londoner Counts initiative supported by the Lord Mayor's Appeal, we've trained already 110 champions. More than a third of the champions that we've trained have come from partnerships with local authorities as part of the government's Multiply Adult Numeracy initiative. And with the support of Education Scotland, we've trained over 100 champions in Scotland. We are continuing to grow and expand the impact of the Becoming a Numeracy Champion programme. And so far this year alone, we've trained and supported over 500 new numeracy champions. So, having reached the 1,000 numeracy champion milestone, I wanted to talk very briefly about where we might go from here, where we plan to go from here. So, at National Numeracy, we're absolutely committed to supporting numeracy champions even more effectively really into the future, and particularly following this training and helping champions to have the biggest possible impact beyond this training. So we've recently launched a Numeracy Champions LinkedIn group, which is really there to help champions network, to share best practice and to collaborate to address challenges that they're facing. And we've got already 100 members or so on that LinkedIn group. We're also really delighted to be developing a digital hub, which is going to be full of resources and ideas for numeracy champions to have access to and to use as they go on and support people and provide the resources that people might need. And finally, I did want to just very briefly mention that we've just launched a new prize draw for champions to take part in, which will run until the end of August, and which offers numeracy champions a chance of winning one of two £500 vouchers. So there's an awful lot happening in terms of development of the work that we're doing and how we support champions to be able to support people. And there's a lot more to come as well. So just to finish off, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you in the training today, the latest cohort of numeracy champions. I also wanted to thank all 1,000 champions trained to date, the many organisations involved across the country, and National Numeracy's partnerships team that work with the organisations that we work with, and the training team as well. You know, together we're having a major impact in supporting thousands of people to build both the number confidence and the numeracy skills to help them access opportunities throughout their lives. So thank you for becoming numeracy champions and for being and playing a major role in that.